Fire like this.
Jesus, 1 hour 40.
Whoops.
Everything's still recording? Yeah. Good. How's that one up there going?
Yeah, still going.
Jeez.
We can smash this out.
Okay, no, we won't. First up, we have Paul Craig versus
Jamahal Hill.
Jamahal.
Yeah.
Okay, now Paul Craig, Scottish Paul Craig, Sims Calderwood, who's on this card. Okay, Paul Craig, his nickname is the Bear Jew. I'm not sure because he doesn't appear Jewish. He might be Jewish.
I wonder why he's called that.
I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Anyway, so we're on to the Bear Jew. The Bear Jew, very good on the ground, as we've seen. He has one draw with Shogun in Brazil.
Huge.
Which it was in Brazil, which clearly means he won.
There was a bias,
Yeah, and that was against Shogun. I think he won, but draw.
Yep.
It's Brazil, which means he avenged the draw in November 2020 in Las Vegas, where he had a TKO win, which I found very surprising.
Interesting.
He is, 6-4-1. That's not a great record. He's 6'4", though. He's a lot taller than most.
Hill's tall as well.
He is. He's right. Where is he? It's not in there. He's 12 subs. I reckon he's probably got the best BJJ in light heavyweight. He's lost via Kimura, though, to Jimmy Crute. What a shame Jimmy Crute didn't get up over Anthony Stevens.
That injury to his leg, that sucks.
He would have been great. He has a loss. He lost his debut, I'm pretty sure, to Tyson Pedro. Do you remember Tyson Pedro?
I remember Tyson Pedro.
Roundtree Jr., he lost to. He's got a 65% KO record. And Menefield, who also KOs. If he doesn't get caught by the KO punch, then he's a red-hot chance. He's only gone to the judges once. Jesus Christ, that's not bad.
Right.
And that was a draw. That was against the one Shogun. His opponents, if you have a look at... hang on, where is he? Paul Craig. If you have a look at his opponents, there's no great opponents if you have a look. He did go the full Braveheart thing for a while. If you have a look, with the exception of Jimmy Crute... Who in there really is... He hasn't fought anyone of any... I mean,
apart from Shogun, but who he eventually won against. But, I mean, that's... Yeah, Shogun's old there.
I mean, Shogun... What's Shogun? Oh, Shogun finished well.
Yeah.
He's not fighting anyone great, though, is he?
No, not really. I mean, Nogueira. That was a good fight. Split decision.
Yeah. So, Paul Craig, he hasn't been tested. Really, has he?
No, not really. I don't know. This will be a good test for him. I thought Hill would have a bit more of a reach advantage though. He's
6'4".
He's the guy that comes out with the tarantula. I'm pretty sure.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
In the weigh-ins, he comes out with the tarantula and it climbs on him and stuff.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah,
not
I'm pretty sure that's
that.
him.
All right, so he is Jamahal Hill. Is that how you say?
Jamahal Hill.
Jamahal Hill. 8-0 with 1 no contest. He is 3-1 no contest in the UFC. What was the no contest for?
I'm not too sure.
Tested positive for marijuana after the Abreu fight. That's why it got overturned.
Who gives a shit?
His last win was over OSP, which is he dominated.
Yeah,
he did. He looks really young.
He is. He is pretty young, and he's very good. And when he gets you in that tie clinch, those
the knees.
You've written that there.
Hell yeah. He's I do. I do have footage of him. Where are we? So I didn't have a photo. The UFC haven't put a photo up on there. And sometimes put the odds up as well. Pretty sure I slotted a photo of him in next, did I? Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
He does look. He looks high as hell.
Yeah,
doesn't he? Jesus Christ. Okay, so this is him. Those
series.
knees. He's deceptively tall.
Yeah.
Oh. Imagine that.
Yeah.
Imagine being tired and then just getting your head pulled down into those knees. He works in body a lot. Oh, under the armpit.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that hurt?
Jesus.
Oh, yeah. That's over. Oh, those knees. Hang on. That's the next fight there. Tested positive, yeah. So he should be 9-0. He really should be. Should be 4-0 in the UFC.
Yeah.
If he's quick enough to catch Craig, I don't know if he's quick enough.
I mean, Craig's not that fast though, is he?
If you're going
like in terms of speed,
he doesn't really throw that many punches, does he? Yeah. You're only trying to get him down. You basically got a Muay Thai fighter, Muay Thai fighter against a BJJ.
Yeah.
If it stays on the feet, definitely Hill. If it goes down, but I mean, what's Hill? I mean, he seems strong.
This is what I like. Can you go on Hill's record real quick?
I can do that.
Thanks, mate.
I'm here to help. Who am I looking at?
Like, it's just tough, like with the new guys that come in, because you don't know like what their ground game is like. You know.
Do you want to have a look? I can look up here what he's in. Yeah. He's a blue belt.
Yeah. Very new.
BJJ.
Yeah. That's the second belt you get.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Paul. I'm gonna go with Paul Craig.
Really?
If Paul can manage the distance like well enough, like he can get in there and pressure him and get him to the ground, Paul for sure. I think.
I'm going to go against you here, trying to snatch back that belt. Mm-hmm. I think Paul Craig is very good, but he'd beat me in a fight, but I still think he's a bit too one-dimensional. I think Jamahal Hill and Ben, he's 30. Sweet Dreams. Oh, nice nickname.
Yeah, it's a good name.
So he is... I think I'm going to go Hill. I just think... I don't know, because the only real footage... I mean, I've seen a fair bit of footage of Craig, and being Scottish, I will always favour him, but I think... I don't know. I don't know how he's going to go.
Yeah,
I think I saw him...
It's a tough one to
what
call.
Jimmy Crute did to him, but then Jimmy Crute's at a different level to some of these other guys. Still good. That's still recording. Everything's still recording. Everything's working. Can't believe it. How's that looking?
Yeah. Thank
God. I think this one just got hot. I'm gonna get some new. There's gonna be new cameras next week.
Oh,
hopefully.
sweet.
Hopefully. I don't know. We are using phones at the moment, which work deceptively well.
They do very well.
What do you reckon the light?
I like it.
It's
I don't know.
Not too harsh.
Like that, but no, it's good. It's good.
It looks a lot better for Alec in the corner, so it's really not worth it. Next.
God, he's ugly.
Next, we are still... Jesus Christ, we're going.
Belal Muhammad, for sure. That's my lock.
Look at the amount... I actually didn't write that much on this game. Maia, rank 9, 43 years old, 28-10. He has had 32 fights in the UFC. He debuted in UFC 77. That was when Anderson defended his belt against Franklin, when Franklin tried to get it back. Maia earned $5,000 back then. $5,000 to show, $5,000 to win.
That was probably a lot back then.
It was. When was that? UFC 77.
Yeah. Jeez. It goes to show how long Anderson Silva's been around for. Far out.
He was the champ then.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at that.
He was champ in his second UFC fight, wasn't he?
I remember he towelled up Chris Lieben, didn't he? In his... Because Chris Lieben was coming off the Ultimate Fighter, thinking that he just can't be beaten, and then
up steps Anderson Silva.
Where are we? Jesus Christ, you're right there. So he beat Lieben and then won it in his second fight. How did that happen?
I don't know.
Did they have just no competition for Franklin?
And then he had it for, what was it? Like, I don't remember how long he had the belt for. It was that long. Up until he went up to Chris Weidman.
Do you remember that fight against Bonner?
Yeah.
And he kneed him in the sternum.
Yeah.
First time Bonner ever got finished.
Bonner's tough. Do you remember that fight, Bonner and Forrest Griffin? The Ultimate Fighter, first one? Oh, man.
Just both of them took a flogging. So since Anderson lost his belt, look at that.
Yeah.
He's gone, what is that,
Well, because he also broke his leg in the second Chris Weidman fight.
Yeah. 1-7 and one no contest.
Mm.
That's when him and Diaz both failed drug tests, didn't they?
Yep.
So he's been in the UFC. Anderson Silva's been in the UFC since 2006.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Anyway, how did we get on to Anderson?
He fought at middleweight against Silva. We're talking about Demian Maia. That was when he went 0 for 13 takedown attempts.
Jeez.
And Dana cracked the shits because Silva was just bitching and moaning the whole
I
match.
remember that. Yeah,
and Dana got up and left, and it's the only time Dana has never actually presented
Stuck
the
around,
belt.
yeah.
So he fought at welterweight against Woodley in 2017. I think that's when he was chasing the welterweight belt, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Was that for the title?
Yeah.
That was for the title.
I'm pretty sure it's for the title.
Okay, I'll take your word for that.
I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's for the title.
He was. I think you are right there. He's never been submitted. That's not bad. He's been KO'd 2 times. Damian Maia, I think that's what we talked about. Marquardt and Gilbert Burns. The worst boxing display in history with Ben Askren.
Yeah,
that was something else. And Ben Askren. I heard he is training with Woodley Askren at the moment for the Jake Paul fight that just got announced. So, I'll tell you a fight that's even more impressive is Aaron Carter. Did I tell you about this?
Yeah, Aaron Carter. That
against
man.
Odin. What's his
Lamar
name?
Odom.
Yeah, Lamar Odom.
That what a joke, man. What a joke.
On the scale of 0 to full-blown cracky,
Yeah.
Aaron Carter's right up the top.
He's up there.
He's not doing well. Okay, next he is fighting Belal Muhammad.
Belal Muhammad. Yep.
Belal. I want to say Beland.
Belal Muhammad.
I'm pretty sure I've got some footage of Beland's last fight against, there it is.
Against Leon.
Against Leon Edwards. Now, he complained, Muhammad complained that he wanted a rematch, but he was clearly losing that fight.
Yeah.
Clearly.
He was coming up, though. Before that IPO, he was starting to, his performance was going up and up. Like, I think they should do a rematch. I think. Well, they obviously won't now, but...
Well, Leon's fighting on the same card.
But I also don't like Leon, so I'm very biased in this.
Okay, so Bellan is recent. No win. Hang on, I've got another picture of this in here. One that's a bit more lit up, I think. Oh, that's right in there, isn't it?
Right in there.
Yeah. So that was understandable.
Yep.
He was getting dominated against that. He's not a finisher. 4 KOs. The last one was 2016 against Augusto Montano.
There's constant pressure from him, which I really like, and I think like Maia doesn't do well with that. He doesn't do well with that pressure. So I don't know. Yeah, I'm going Muhammad on this. Like I said, it is my lock for it. His wrestling negates Maia's BJJ, I think.
I think Muhammad is a bit underrated.
Yeah,
ranked 15.
Yeah, that's
a bit rough.
That is rough.
His last loss came in 29 against Jeff Hands of Steel Neal, and that was so he survived 3 rounds against Jeff Neal.
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
Very.
He got knocked down twice in that fight and came back, so he can obviously take him. He's definitely not going to have to worry about any kind of boxing from Demian Maia, which is probably going to suit him. 0 from 7 takedowns. Couldn't get couldn't get Jeff Neal down. If he can't get Jeff Neal down, how the hell is he going to get Demian Maia down?
Yep.
He is 32, and his last 3 wins were over low-ranked. He fought Santo, who's ranked 46, fought Good, who's 36, and Lima, who's 41. So he's got some wins, but they're not exactly against quality. Yeah. Anyway, it's not going to be a highlight of the night. Do you know these two between them, they've had 60 fights, and neither of them have ever been submitted?
Wow. That's crazy.
That's pretty good. I could understand.
Maia, I understand.
Even Belal.
But I can see it because, like I said, the pressure wrestling. Like Belal's very good at. He's very explosive on the ground. You know, he can get out of certain spots easily. So yeah, good on him.
Good on him.
Yeah.
So who are you going for?
I got Belal for sure.
I think you're right there.
Thanks.
I think Maia. What is Maia? 42, 43.
I'm also going Leon Edwards for this next
43
one against Diaz.
Nick Diaz, and I know that people like the Diaz brothers. But,
I'm not a fan.
But you guys, they're just delusional.
Yeah.
They think they're not that great. I'll get their records up in a minute. Okay, Leon Edwards. His losses to Claudio Silva, that was split back in 2014.
Yep.
He is the guy that just fought and lost to Court McGee, which I tipped. I believe I was the only one who tipped.
You did.
He went the 5 round. Did he go 5? No, he went 3 rounds with Usman in 2015. This is Usman's second fight. That was one of the most boring fights I've ever seen. Yep. That was horrible.
Usman with a boring fight. That's weird.
Leon Edwards, he was made famous by getting smacked by Jorge Masvidal. Before that, no one knew who he was.
No one.
That was the best thing that could have happened to him.
He's got the smallest waist I've ever seen on a man.
Let's have a look at this.
It is so slim.
How slim?
Incredibly slim. I've never seen a man have such a small waist.
Okay, hang on, let's have a look here. Oh, we didn't look at the odds either.
Oh, we can do that. We can do that after.
Oh, we will do that. I just need to know where I'm going to win my money. Images, here we go. Oh, yeah.
Super small.
He is.
And then his chest and his arms are so huge. And then you look at his waist and it's just so small.
Belal just looks as cool as they come, doesn't he?
Oh, I love him. I love his attitude and everything about him. He's great.
I don't know. I think I did tip Belal, didn't I?
Mm.
Okay, yeah, I'm glad I did that.
I was praying Khamzat Chimaev was going to verse Leon Edwards. I was praying that was going to happen.
What's happening to him?
Not sure. He's back. He's going to be fighting.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not exactly what's going on. But yeah, Leon's going to win this against Nate Diaz. It's going to be very similar to Jorge Masvidal and Nate. He's going to piece him up, and then Nate's going to bleed like a motherfucker because of all of that scar tissue.
The Diaz brothers, they could have made so much money and done so well if they just would stop, if they just play the game a bit.
Yeah.
They just, Nate, you're 21-12.
Yeah,
you're not
that great.
No,
yeah.
Absolutely not. So, I mean, he is a big draw card, but I don't know.
That win against Conor fucking...
That saved him.
Yeah.
If he would have lost that, it would have been over. Anyhow, so he is... Have I got any footage of anything with these guys? He looked good. Oh, hang on. I've got him... we're talking about Leon Edwards here. So he's only top 10 wins against Vicente Luque. Yep. He is good.
He is very good.
So good. RDA, that was when RDA was good. Yeah, prime good. RDA. And that was a lightweight as well. He looked great against Belal, which was a no contest because of the eye poke. He's got a DQ loss to Delroy. I'm pretty sure I've got footage of this. I put it down as a Di Stefano win. Okay.
God damn.
I am all over this.
Break for being the champ.
This was from many years ago. I had to search for this footage to actually be able to give you shit about this one. Okay, so obviously, it's not hard to tell which one's Leon Edwards. That's Leon Edwards there. Okay. The darker skinned one. Okay. When he gets... Have you seen this?
No.
I'll watch it through and then I'll show you. It's very short.
Oh, you can't do that. Very similar to Peter Yan.
This one... What can I hear? Neighbours deciding to drive a truck down the driveway. Okay. All I say is when he gets kneed here... All right, I'm on Leon Edwards' side this one. This one, firstly, the knee doesn't really connect. It does, but it clips him. Yep. You look at him. Look to the ref for the DQ. Okay, so I can't do it slow-mo. See, he raged.
He did. It's like, come on. Yeah. I see what you mean. He's fine. He's absolutely fine.
He was getting his ass handed to him in this fight as well. Right? And if you are knocked out... You don't act like this. Like this is an act. He's acting now in pain as opposed to now. Referee saying, "You'll win the fight. Just stand out. You'll win by DQ." Right? Look at the eyes.
Yeah.
Look at the eyes.
No.
What he is faking it.
Yeah.
Now check out the size. Check out the heavyweight paramedic.
That's a boulder right there.
Just look at the size of his head compared to Leon Edwards' head. And what has this guy got? A little oxygen. I need one of these just for getting up in the morning. Look at the size of that guy.
What's he doing? Why is he acting like he's just...
Look at that guy's neck.
Frank the Tank.
Looks like a raw hot dogs. Right? He's saying, just stay down. You'll get the win. You'll get the win. I'll make it out to be worse than it is.
Yeah, that's. I'm on your side with this as well.
Yeah. You don't... Have you ever seen someone knocked out?
Yeah.
Their eyes don't do that.
No.
Their eyes don't roll back 30 seconds after and do this. Yeah. This guy is just fake and he's going, how can I get this win?
He's acting like he's having a seizure.
Yeah. Oh, I can't win.
No, I don't believe this for a second. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
It just seems so fake.
Look at the size of that AMBO officer. He is a monster.
He looks like a comforting human being, though. Like, I'm glad he's an AMBO, you know?
I know he's got nothing. But if he weighs 150 kilos, from the waist down, he weighs 20 kilos.
Oh,
Everything is upper body. Look at it. Size of him.
Damn.
Nothing to do with the fight card.
I reckon he could beat Leon.
He, the size of the paramedic, geez, I even hung shit on him in this. Leon is a purple belt in BJJ, so he's good on the ground.
Yeah.
He'll want to keep it on the feet, though.
Yeah.
Would you? Yeah, because Diaz is good on
got
his
good
back.
jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
I think he's a black belt.
Is he?
I'm pretty sure Diaz is a black belt. I know Nick Diaz.
They claim to be black belt.
But that's the thing. There's so many black belts in the UFC, and most of them always stay standing anyway. And it's like a little bit frustrating as someone who really likes jiu-jitsu.
How much better is it? What's the one below black belt?
Brown.
How much better is a black belt than a brown belt? Is it a massive step up?
It sort of depends. Like, so if you're towards the end of your brown belt, this is just, obviously I'm a white belt with no stripes, okay? So like I only just started.
I don't even have a belt.
Yeah.
Should have that. Should have that belt over there, but I don't.
Yeah. Yeah, like, so my coach Justin, he's a brown belt.
Yeah.
And he's very close to being a black belt, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
And he is insanely good.
Yeah.
Like, he's just so good at jiu-jitsu. I've never trained with a black belt before, so I don't really know from experience. But from what I can tell, there is like a discrepancy in levels, and it doesn't have to be anything huge. It's quite slight, but like you'd have to be an expert to notice what those differences are. You know what I mean?
And you can get black belts under different people, aren't there? Sort of more reputable people.
Yeah. So like, there's people like the jiu-jitsu community. Sort of, they separate groups. So it's like, you got like the Joe Rogan black belts who get black belts from their friends.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then you've got like the jiu-jitsu black belts who get them from like legit jiu-jitsu practitioners, and there's like another group. And so there's people that have like certain legitimacy and then others that don't so much, you know?
Would there be guys there that don't want to give out black belts to make them appear to be so rare that they just will not give them out because they think, well, if you get one of my black belts, you must be the greatest of all time because I don't hand them out to people.
I mean, I'm sure the thing about like martial arts in general is that you're getting taught like how to be humble, but I'm sure there would definitely be some egotistical sort of jiu-jitsu masters out there that just wouldn't give a black belt out, maybe. But yeah,
if money's
super
involved.
My gym's very small. Odyssey Jiu-Jitsu.
Odyssey, Bibra Lake, everyone. If you're down there, go see Justin.
It is
Justin at Odyssey
Jiu-Jitsu.
Yeah. Bibra Lake.
Yeah. Small. Yeah, we're pretty small, so it's like the classes aren't huge. So it's really good. Come
down there and meet the current undisputed Grelka Republic heavyweight champion. What does it say across the bottom of that belt? I can't even remember what it says. Universal champion.
Yeah,
I don't know what that means, but that's what he
champion
is.
Of the universe.
He's going to have that belt only for another 5 days.
Yeah.
And then it's going to return.
You should see me and Alec
to Bayswater.
Me and Alec grapple sometimes.
Really?
Fuck, it's funny. Yeah, it's a great time. We haven't done it in a while.
Is he a dummy spitter if he loses?
No. He's pretty humble. But because he does...
We're talking about the same Alec here?
Yeah. You wouldn't expect that. But yeah, no. Because he does Kung Fu. And
really?
After a few of his classes, they get people down there and they grapple a bit. So when I had just started, I was like, Alec, we've got to do this because we're on like the same level pretty much. And,
I've never done it.
It's great.
Never.
Great fun.
Really?
Yeah. I love it. It's so good.
Oh, my body doesn't like it though. It's just too old. Sore neck.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway.
So where are we going? All right.
So Leon Edwards, Nate Diaz.
So we've got Nate Diaz. Nate Diaz is unranked, obviously, because he complains about not getting paid.
Yep.
Now, I have got a copy of Nate Diaz's career earnings here, which I found quite interesting. Okay, so Nate Diaz, have a look at this. When he won the TUF final, the Ultimate Fighter final, we're just talking about show money here, not win. He got $8,000
for showing, yeah,
and $8,000 to win. So he got $16,000 for that one fight. And if you have a look, he really was. Okay, we're just talking about show. So he was $15,000 to show, $15,000 to show, 20 to show. Here, when he fought Guida, he was 20 to show.
Yep.
He didn't win that. Oh, he lost to that, didn't he? But he got fight of the night bonus.
Yeah.
This one here, he fought to that Joe Daddy Stevenson. I think that was 20 to show. So he's still only getting
Nothing crazy.
Here, no, 30,000, 33. It's still not great.
Yeah.
So maybe he headlined there.
And then what about Conor when he versed Conor?
Oh, it went up. Where is that down there? But if you have a look here, he headlined here against Jim Miller, and he won. And he still only had 41,000 to show, which is not great. And then he comes up here and he fought. See, he still only got 24,000 when he fought. Which Johnson was that?
Maybe Michael Johnson.
Oh, it was. You're right, it was. And he just slapped him.
Yeah.
So it's 20,000. So he still only got, he got fight of the night, but he got 20,000 to show.
And then
straight away gets Conor short notice, 500. Then 2 million to show.
That is insane. How about Conor McGregor, man? You got to give it to him. Such a draw.
He is the man. I'm not a fan, but
a catalyst.
He
pioneer.
Is something else, isn't he?
Yeah.
What do you reckon Conor made for that fight?
A lot.
What do you reckon the win bonus was? So that was the fight of the night.
So
that's where he lost to McGregor.
Yeah, that's so. Oh,
I don't know. Here we go, Conor.
They both helped each other out. I wonder if they'll ever do a third fight. I doubt it.
So Conor, let's see. Well, when Conor was, it was the same. He was 8,000 to show, 12,000. When did he start getting good? Was it Dennis Seaver? That was it.
Yeah,
that's where he went from nothing. So he KO'd Poirier. Let's have a look. 3 million to show. Jesus Christ. When did he fight Diaz? That's the first one.
1 million to show on the first fight. And then 3 million to show on the next one.
So there was no win bonuses for that one.
No.
Jesus, that's not bad, is it?
That's really good.
Anyhow, what are we on? We're on the wrong person here. So back to Nate Diaz. So that's it. His fight history. We'll have a quick gander at this, which we're looking at there. See, so
nothing great.
He
lost to Josh Thompson.
He got KO'd.
Yeah.
That was the last time I've ever seen anyone throw in the towel.
Yeah. Has he ever been KO'd apart from Josh Thompson?
No, that was it.
Fuck, I did not know that.
Have you seen that? I'll find you the fight. Yeah, it's good. It's a head kick.
Yeah, Josh Thompson. I really like him. His podcast with the ref. What's his name? John McCarthy. Really good podcast.
Okay, so it's a head kick. Now this is the last time I've ever seen the towel thrown in.
Right. Okay.
And there's got to be ads. Yeah, there's ads. But you can't see, you got to. I was trying to find the angle for this. I was actually trying to find the footage, but you can't find the footage. I think Nick jumped up on the side and threw, but you can't throw the towel in. Josh Thompson, hang on.
He's 34 here.
So he was winning quite well here. I remember from memory, Diaz was pretty bloodied up.
Yeah, look at him.
Yeah. This is it. Let's get some volume on this. So he's doing well. I think Josh was sort of the first one not to get intimidated by him. Yeah, this is it.
Oh, yeah, I remember this. God damn.
The towel comes in just down here. There's a late... Oh, he still was hanging in there. I can't believe he won. You see the towel there?
No, I didn't see it.
The towel is on the towel's on the ground. It gets thrown in. It lands near the ref's feet, hanging. You'll see it when it comes around here. See there?
Yeah, damn.
So that's it. That's Nick there. Yeah, that's Nick. He threw the towel in. It's the last time I've ever seen a towel thrown in.
Jesus.
Oh, that wasn't Nick. Nick threw it from the other side.
That's crazy. Good on you, Josh.
Very good. Very good. There is footage though of him. I'll have to find it. If I find it, I'll chuck it in there. But it's from the ground, and you see Nick lobbing the towel over the fence. So we've got Nick here. That was his fight history. That was it. There's very little I've got on Nick Diaz. I think we know everything because the UFC just
because they don't shut up.
So what do we got? Who are we going for?
Oh, I got Leon.
Yeah, me too. I think he's just so good.
I'm also in the next fight we got Brandon Moreno and Davison Figueiredo.
Nice. Hang on, we're still just getting over this guy faking this injury. There we go.
Here we go. I'm taking Moreno in this because that first fight was so close, right? But I think Moreno has the intelligence to know what he has to do in order to win. I just think he knows it. Now that he's been in there with Deiveson, I reckon he's got a good chance.
You don't think Davison's going to change to...
I mean, I'm sure he will, but I think Moreno fares really well with him.
Moreno can take a hit better than anyone I've seen. I'm pretty sure I've got the cards in here of when they first fight, of the actual stats. I think Figueredo clearly won the fight.
Clearly.
I think he clearly... Here we go. Here's some stats for you. Okay, significant strikes.
I never looked at these. I tested.
Okay. So here so that's close. That's close. Significant strikes. So it is close. 50%. I know Figueiredo's got 2. He's got 4.
Yep.
He's got a bit more control now. The next one is round by round. This is the one where I think it separates a lot more.
Okay.
Okay. Here we go. I can't zoom in on that. That's right. Okay. So we're going for the first round. Here we go. Round 1. Round 1 was close. Figueiredo had 2 takedowns, so I gave him that one. Now he lost a point for something. Was it for grabbing the fence?
Maybe. I remember the point being taken.
He lost a point, yeah. So second one there. What do we got? We've got takedown. Where's the takedowns on this thing? Hang on. I'm not even looking at takedowns. What did I say?
Ground at the end.
Oh, yeah, sorry. So the second round. Sorry, he didn't get 2 takedowns in the first. Jesus. So I gave the first one to Figueiredo.
In the second, he got 2.
Yeah, so and see how it's quite close in the second?
Yeah, yep.
I gave it to him. The third, I'm pretty sure that's where he lost the point. So from this point, but the fourth, the 2 or 3, geez, takedowns, still so close, isn't it?
It is.
And then the last one, I gave it to Figueiredo. So I gave Figueiredo 1, 2, and 5. That's probably what the ref gave.
If he didn't lose the point,
he would have won.
For sure.
But have you seen, I'm pretty sure of the footage I've got of him is Figueiredo here. He took the belt after Cejudo retired. I think he underestimated Moreno.
I think
groin
so.
strike is what it was. It was a groin strike.
Right.
That's it. He's 33 years old. He's got the Jose Aldo gene, so he looks about 10 years older. He fought Benavidez twice. I was looking at Benavidez. He's had 4 title shots, Benavidez.
That was hard to watch, those 2 fights, especially that first one.
Which is the one he got knocked out badly? It was the first one?
I think I'm pretty sure... Well, in the second one, he knocked him down, but did he finish him with a sub?
But it finished early.
Yeah, both fights were like pretty early on in the fight. But yeah, Benavidez just didn't stand a chance. I'll never forget that look in his eye in that first fight when he gets knocked down. And he just looks like a dead man. Yeah.
I think he largely contributed. Him and Cejudo. Well, mainly, I give it to Cejudo for saving that flyweight division.
Oh, for sure.
Because that was gone. And then Cejudo retired.
Yep.
And I think was it just because Demetrius Johnson just never finished anyone? Yeah. Or maybe an arm bar.
He got like finishes, but I don't know, like Cejudo beat him, which no one was expecting. And I think that was decision, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure he won a decision against Mighty Mouse.
Cejudo beat when he won the belt.
Yeah, and it just changed everything up, and it made that division just spark a little bit again, and that's all the UFC needed. Yeah,
and now and after that fight, it's only done.
And then Demetrius leaves to go to 1, and Figueredo comes in. You know, it's a good division now.
I hope this one's close. That'd be awesome if this one's another close one. Okay, thing is with Figueredo is he doesn't get hit much. He is constantly moving forward.
Yeah, always.
And he throws these weird elbows. Just these elbows.
He's a savage.
Look at this. Just that cutting elbow. Look at that.
Yep.
He's just running them down. Low hands. Look how low the hands are.
Pantoja, yeah.
And he just throws real stiff punches, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Look at his elbows.
That kid's good. Alexander Pantoja, whatever.
Look at this step-in elbow.
Yeah.
But everything is stiff. His punches are just...
Yeah.
The beauty is he doesn't... it's almost like he doesn't care if he gets hit or he's prepared to lose.
Yep.
Which is great because normally they just, you get them, they'll just fight security. But, like I said, he'll take a punch to get one in, but he's just so stiff, throwing the whole body. He's up against number one contender, Mr. Brandon Moreno. He was cut. He was cut from the UFC. Yeah, really? He was cut in the UFC, and then he went to LFA, and he straight away got a title shot. I'm sure this happened.
Jeez.
Hang on, let's have a look here. I'm sure he got cut in 2018, I think it was.
Okay. What for?
I think he's lost.
Right.
No. This is when, I'm pretty sure this is when they were just cutting everyone.
Yep.
Remember when they were getting rid of the division?
Yeah.
Remember when TJ was supposed to go down,
that flyweight,
beat Cejudo, give up the belt,
and
then come back?
That never happened.
Yeah, see there.
Yeah.
After that, because he came in, he lost to Sergio Pettis. Oh, that's who.
That's who Davison won against.
What's his record like?
He's a good fighter.
It's only about 29 in the division. Oh, he lost to Oscar.
Everyone loses to Oscar. Such a good wrestler.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's good. So I don't even know what I'm looking at here. So he got cut there. He's gone straight to LFA and won. They gave him the title shot and he won that. And then he came back and he drew.
Ooh.
Drew with Oscar. Jesus.
Jeez.
In El Mexico as well.
Good on him.
Fuck, that is something else. Beat Kaká France.
Yep.
Justin Brandon beat him.
Sweet, yeah.
He's good. He's a lot better than I thought. 27. He's good, isn't he?
Yeah. I'm going to stick with him.
Yeah.
Yep.
I changed my mind.
Oh,
I know. I don't know if I've got any more further footage of this. He's cut from the UFC. He's friends with Cejudo. So, you know how Cejudo said, I'm coming back? I did hear Cejudo say that he's going to come back to get the, he wants to take Aljamain's belt. That's it. He won't come back because he said something about, I'm not coming back to get my old belt back because one of my teammates is going to have it by that time. I'm guessing that's who he's talking about. He's got the best chin in the division, 8 sub-wins. He's better to take down. Reduce volume? I don't know what that means. I don't know what I wrote there. Neither of them get tired. I reckon it'll say, most of that was on the feet anyway, wasn't it?
Yeah.
There's only a couple of takedowns. Good kicks. Needs to take out the legs, I think, because the way Figueredo stands,
moves forward and
if he just starts chopping legs, that calf kick has just changed everything, hasn't it? A lot,
yeah. And it's not like it's been around for a long time, but it's only like being utilised now all of a sudden.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
What are they going to do? They're going to find a way to... How would you... Because you can't check it, really, can you?
Well, even if you check it, you're still taking the kick, but it's just not hitting that sweet spot,
It's hitting you close to the ankle.
Yeah. But, you check a kick, you're doing damage to each other. Like, that hurts.
I don't know. I don't know what the answer is.
Neither.
So I'm going to go Moreno as well. New champ.
Yep.
Main event time.
Let's go.
Let's go. Jesus, we are exhausted now. I can't believe how long we've been going. We said that we're going to knock all of this off by...
We said an hour.
Jesus.
How long's it been?
And we haven't even had fucking anything from the peanut that sits there.
Yeah.
Okay. Israel. All right, I'm going to go. Here we go. He's 20-1, 10-1 in the UFC. His last fight, that was a bad move. All that was to do was to set up the John Jones thing. That was the whole thing.
Yeah.
And it did not go well for him. I think we found out how he can be dominated on the ground, and Vettori is the man to do it.
Yep.
75-5 in kickboxing.
Huge.
Kickboxers, you must just love it because you're not paid well as a kickboxer.
No.
5-1 in boxing. You know he did boxing?
Yeah.
Yeah, 5-1 in boxing during his kickboxing career.
Oh, wow.
He just slotted that in. I think it was about 2006 or something.
He did Muay Thai as well, I'm pretty sure.
Muay Thai. When did he do his boxing?
That's his boxing.
2015. Is that not long ago?
He lost his first fight.
By unanimous decision.
And then just goes on to win.
So it's 20... So he did this in 2015. Surely he couldn't have been. Right, so look at this here. So he is fighting MMA here in 2015.
Jeez.
He's also kickboxing in 2015 and boxing.
He lost against Alex Pereira twice in kickboxing. And the last one was his KO? Yeah, it was. That's the only time he's been KO'd.
Yeah.
Against Alex Pereira. Have you seen that?
I have.
Huge.
Many a times.
Yeah.
I think every Adesanya hater has put that up 100 times. That's all they've got on him. So he is... Where are we? Here we go. So he's 21-1. He's from Nigeria? Where is he? I don't know.
It's kind of like a Marty fake newsman type of thing.
He's 6'4". Jeez, taller than I thought.
Yeah.
He's only 6. Vettori 6. 185. Reach a little bit better. I thought he'd have a bigger reach advantage. 6 inches. Oh, 6 inches.
Yeah.
Still a fair bit. Leg reach. Whoa, yeah, decent there.
I don't think... We've seen him fight before, went to split decision. Vettori does not give a shit about your reach advantage. He just gets in there, I reckon Vittori's winning this fight.
I like where you're going.
But
I could love this.
If Israel wins, I love Israel. Good on him. I'd be happy for him regardless, but I don't know. After that Jan fight where we just saw, obviously Jan's a lot bigger, but we saw him get in there and take him down and just not hesitate. Vittori's so similar. I think he'll do the same thing.
If Vettori can get hold of him.
Yeah.
But Costa, Costa's more a knockout artist. Costa. Yeah. How do you reckon? Costa and Vettori would have been a good fight.
Two brawlers going in there. That would have been nice. I don't like Costa though. But I don't think anybody likes Costa.
Oh, okay. So he, after the same as Riddell, I think depending on what happens with Riddell, I'll place my bets then. Vettori, he's 17 and 4.
Yeah.
7-2-1, one draw in the UFC. Let's have a look at him here. Who's he losing to? So he's lost to Antonio Carlos Jr. He drew with Akhmedov. What happened there?
I'm not sure.
Someone lose a point.
Surely, you'd think so.
Where are we? Where's the Akhmedov one? There we go. Fourth rate. One judge scored it 29-28. The other's 28.
Oh, interesting.
But Vettori dominant. Oh, so Vettori had a 10-8
round. Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Jesus. That's saying something.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then he drew with Israel. I think... Oh, sorry, no, he didn't draw. He split decision. Yeah. I think he won that. I think Israel should have got that unanimous. I did watch that back. When was that? That was Poirier and Gaethje.
Yeah. Oh, what a fight that was.
Is that the one where...
Poirier wins.
Didn't they have... Oh, no, it was the Eddie Alvarez one that got... that they had a no contest because you need him on the ground. Remember Poirier and Eddie Alvarez?
Oh, yeah.
They had two fights. The first one...
I was thinking Eddie Alvarez and Justin Gaethje.
Have those two fought?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they have.
Eddie Alvarez won with that knee, and he had the broken cheek. Yeah. That's right. That's right. They were both just absolutely exhausted. I don't think I've got any footage on these two. Vettori, he early lost to Antonio Conte. Oh, that was the one. They just kept eye poking each other.
Yeah.
They both had about, I think they got 3. Is it 3 more?
Something ridiculous, yeah.
Carlos Jr. just beat fucking Tom Lawler. Shame, one of my favourites. That was only in April. He drew with Vettori, Maia and Akhmedov. Yep. First fight against Israel was close. That's when, because I watched that fight back. Yep. I would have definitely given the first round to Vettori, but lost the second and third.
Yeah.
I have no doubt. There's a speed difference, just how quick Israel is compared to him. Vettori doesn't check the kicks. And how do you reckon his cardio is going to go?
I reckon he'll be right. I reckon he'll be fine.
There's a lot of difference if you're on top than if you're on the bottom, isn't it? And if you're on top...
it really depends. There's a lot of factors that go into it. Just because you're on top doesn't necessarily mean you're going to use the most amount of energy. If anything, the person on the bottom, if they're really trying to get out, they gas out pretty fast.
How damaging is Vettori from the top, though?
He's got a lot of power. I reckon, he'd do a good job on top.
So if he's on top, he's more likely going to want to just throw punches rather than go for a submission?
I think so, probably. But could you imagine if he subbed Israel Adesanya? That'd be pretty baller.
Can you imagine Alec?
Oh, yeah. For sure.
No, that'd be great.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to go Vettori.
Cool. Yeah, same here.
You've got a week to change, which I'm sure you will. All right, so read them out. Who have you got?
All right.
From the bottom.
From the bottom, I've got Carlos Felipe.
Yep.
Faras Ziam.
Yep.
Stephen Peterson.
Yep.
Matt Frivola.
Yep.
Alexis Davis.
Yes.
I've got Movsvar Evloev.
Yep.
Joanne Calderwood.
Yep.
Eric Anders.
Yep.
Brad Riddell.
Yep.
Paul Craig.
Yep.
Bilal Muhammad.
Yep.
Leon Edwards.
Yep.
Moreno and Vettori.
2 new champs.
Yep, I think so.
I've gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different from you.
Ooh.
I've gone Collier, Luigi, Stephen, Frivola, Alexis Davis. I've gone Hakeem Dawodu, Lauren Murphy, reluctantly, Eric Anders, great. I'm going to go Drew Dover over Brad Riddell.
Nice.
Jamahal, Hill, Bellin, Leon, and 2 new champs as well.
Cool. I'm glad we agree on that.
That was great.
Yeah.
We're done. Jesus, that is another 1 hour. We've gone an hour 50 over. No, hour 30 over.
Whoops.
I've got to do the settings at the end here. So that is episode 6. I'm probably going to split this into about 3 or 4 episodes. So just so we know where to stop it. You can do one in front of your mic. It just makes it easier to edit.
It's my first time doing it.
Oh, nice. Average. That's better. All right. Well, that was long. We are recording this probably about 10 days prior to the actual event. So if any fights change, then you can't blame us.
Yep.
That's just always going to happen. But thanks for coming in, mate.
Yeah, of
and
course.
Thanks for not being here, Alec.
You bastard.
Yeah, I know. You contribute a lot more not being here. Thanks, and we'll get these up. We're going to probably edit it. You'll see, we're going to edit these into individual ones as well.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Oh, yes,
All
like,
that
comment,
fun
subscribe. Let's see if we can get more than 10. We need 1,000 subscribers, and then we're allowed to do the live streaming, which we're going to do from a certain location. But we need 1,000 subscribers, so we are. I'm going to tell your friends.
Yeah.
Tell everyone. Subscribe. Thank you.
Thank you.